Hi, I'm Aki from BTE Argentina and welcome back to another tutorial. Today we're going to tackle terraforming. This is actually the correct way to terraform. The terraforming method explained in the previous tutorial series was a very basic level, like for your first build. But the reality is that if you're working on a rural area or taking on larger projects, this is the correct way to terraform. And also the previous method was pretty ugly. So this triangle here is going to be my project today. Just like in the old tutorial, we're going to go to Google Earth Pro and we're going to pro the streets to get an idea of the elevation in this area. We can see on the bottom right hand corner that for now 11 is the lowest value. We have 12 over here, 11 again here, 13 and 14 in this corner. So the minimum height is 11. I already have the area selected, so what I'm going to do now is flatten everything out. Same thing we did in the beginner tutorial series. I'm going to set everything to grass, and we can see when pressing F3 that the looking at section says that the block we are looking at is at y equals 11. Now we're going to grab ourselves a piece of wool and do exactly as we did in the old tutorial series. But this time, instead of using the line command, we're going to use the curve command. So we're going to go to the convex selection mode, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should go watch the last video to learn basic world edit. I'm going to start making the contours from the lowest elevation value to the highest one. Our base level is already at 11, so we're going to look for the spots where it changes from 11 to 12. Here's the spot where it makes the jump. Something I didn't mention in the beginner tutorial series is that there's a much easier way to copy the coordinates in Google Earth. You can do Ctrl, Shift, and C. Pressing those three keys at the same time will copy the coordinates at your cursor. Now we go back to Minecraft and do /tpll and paste those coordinates. And we'll mark it down. As you can see, the wall is at y equals 12 and the floor is at y equals 11. That intersection is at 11, so we're going to go down this street, and here it changes to 12. We do Ctrl, Shift, C, and TPLL and place those coordinates. It changes to 12 there, so we copy the coordinates again, paste them again, and mark that down again. Now we select the first point there, and then add these 2 points. And then we do /curve and the wall ID. And then we do the same for the other elevations. As you can see, it's nearly the exact same procedure than the one we did in the beginner tutorial series. The only real difference is that we're connecting our markers using the curve command. Obviously, the more markers you place down, the more precise your curve is going to be. Let's go see an example. Here we are at 9 de Julio Avenue, and as you can see, using curves is so much better than using straight lines. Obviously, the wool goes away as soon as you build that spot, as the wool is temporary. Here the wool is exposed because I'm missing a park that needs to be built. The best way to notice how smooth and professional this looks compared to straight lines is on the minimap. And that's it for this tutorial. This was pretty simple. I'll see you in the next one.